Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to episode 7 of Football Manager. And today we have two games. The first one at home against North Ferriby, who are in second last, and the second against Southport, who are just two places above them. So we're aiming for 2 wins today, but here we see some good news. Thomas Asante is back from injury, and we're also trying to sign Reece Taylor as a backup right back to O'Doffin, as we only have one right back right now. He can also play in midfield and at left back, which is good. And also Craig McAllister has decided to do a coaching course. He's currently still contracted to us as a player, but maybe he wants to go on as a coach afterwards. But as we see here, Tyler has accepted the deal, and we're going to bring him in for $45,000. I didn't really have anything else I wanted to spend, so I guess that using that much is not bad from our transfer budget. But with Johnson away on international duty, Oberlei steps in at centre back, but apart from that, it's going to be the lineup that we've seen recently as we head in to this first game at home against North Ferriby. And I noticed they've got Kisimba, who's a player I signed in my last FM save, and he's actually very good. He was very good for me at Worcester City, which is a team in the league below this. But anyway, we couldn't fire up the lads before the game. Hopefully that doesn't matter, and they still go on and have a good performance anyway. But here we go. We've got the ball here. Leacock McLeod into close to Matthews. Matthews coming at the goal here. Matthews still going. Matthews, it's shot and it's saved by Watson. But here, Kisimba whipping it in, and there's no one in goal. Kisimba's shot hits the post, and Muggleton gets it away, and that was very fortunate. We really could have conceded there, and here we've got a free kick close, hitting that one against the wall. Unfortunately, it doesn't come back to him, but we have recovered the ball through Steen and Matthews. Matthews coming forward now. He goes back to Close, who lays it off to Togwell. Togwell goes back to Close. Now it's Matthews. Now Steen. Steen has O'Doffin. No, that's Oberlei. Where's O'Doffin? But now Close. He flicks it on to Matthews. Matthews to Togwell. Togwell out to Leacock McLeod. And it's a foul. That was from behind. I'm surprised he didn't receive a yellow card, but we've got a free kick. Close will take it, and Close, it's punched away by Watson. It will come out to O'Doffin, but that's the end of that highlight. But we've got the ball back anyway here. It's Close to Matthews. Matthews coming forward. He plays it back to Togwell. Togwell to Matthews. Matthews still on the ball. He goes back to Close. Close on the ball now. It's Matthews again. He finds Steen, who goes back to Close to Togwell. Togwell's got some room. He finds Constable, but Watson was quicker to the loose ball than Constable was, and we've really been having some scoring problems of late. Constable has not been good enough at striker, and there's been no help from him in other places. But here come North Ferriby. There's been just 12 minutes in this game as Thompson skips past the defender, and Clark has to make a good save, reaching up to his left. But they've got a corner, and it will be Oliver to take it. Oliver whips it in. It's away by Oberlei, only as far as Thompson, who plays it back out to Oliver. Oliver gets his cross blocked, and Leacock McLeod comes away with it. But here we've got the ball again. Togwell to Matthews. Matthews on the ball. Back to Togwell. He looks for Steen with a nice ball. Constable, did that deflect? Yes, it did. We'll pick up a corner, but still, we can't find the back of the net. Whipped in by Close. Is Cresswell going to get there? Yes, but he can't deflect it goalwards, unfortunately. And again, it's no goal, but here we go. Close on the ball, finding Steen. Now it's with Togwell. Togwell to Matthews. Matthews on the ball coming forward. He finds Steen. Steen goes back to O'Doffin. O'Doffin back inside to Close. Now Togwell. Togwell over to Leacock McLeod. Can we find an opening? They're playing 5 at the back, so it's rather hard to find a way through. But Matthews could play in Steen, but he took a bit too long, and Steen's shot is straight at a defender, and they get it clear, and now Muggleton has to recover it. He launches it back upfield. Leacock McLeod can't win the header. He'll recover the ball, though, launching it back up. Leacock McLeod takes control, back to Togwell. First time ball to Matthews. Matthews charging into the box, and it just goes wide of the post. But we've got a long throw here. 5 minutes out from half-time. It's thrown into the box away by the defender. Muggleton finding Matthews. Matthews puts it in the box, but Skelton gets it away. And Thompson has an acre of space in front of him to run into his attacking half, but Cresswell comes across and takes it off him. Now Constable's on the ball, and he's got space in front of him. Steen is there to support, but he's been caught up to, and that just wasn't quick enough breaking away. But here is Close. Now Togwell. He goes to Close again. Now it's with Matthews. Matthews goes to Steen. Steen coming inside. What can he do? He goes to Matthews. Matthews has Togwell. Togwell shoots, but that goes wide. And for a corner, well, I thought he just missed. But Close will whip it in. Cresswell, can he get there? No, Omar gets it away, but only as far as Close, back out wide. Crossed in again. Oliver gets it away this time. O'Doffin first to the ball, launching it back into the box. Can Matthews flick it on? No. Close will recover. Still on the ball here, Close. And he's tackled. O'Doffin passing it inside. Togwell now. Constable around the corner to Steen. Steen crossing it in. Skelton kicks it away, and again we can't score. Close will whip in the corner. And it comes towards Cresswell. It goes over his head. Togwell will get to the ball first. He's got Close there, but he took a bit too long, and now Close is being closed down. And Watson is able to catch the cross. But that is half-time, and it's still 0-0. We probably should be in front. I decided to say we can still win this. Let's keep going. And I said that I'm not happy with the finishing of the strikers. Constable was fired up. Hopefully he would be able to make a difference in the first half, as was the midfield when I said I was unhappy with their performance. And we also decided to go attacking in an attempt to get a goal in this second half. Here they've got a free kick. Brogan hits it over the bar, thankfully. But here we've got a free kick. Togwell standing over it. He puts it over. And we just have such bad free kicks. I still need to find out. Oh yeah, I do know how I can adjust and make it make the people to lay it off and stuff. So I might do that. But it's crossed in. Middleton gets it away. And Thompson now has it. But that was a poor pass. But he still gets it. Sorry, Thompson. Misses it. But we're going to bring on Henderson. Constable still hasn't done anything right. And we also bring on Thomas Asante. And Strevens for Togwell as well. And here we've got a free kick. Will Muggleton shoot? Yes, he will. And he puts that so far wide. And there's just 6 minutes left. We've got a free kick. Leacock McLeod to whip it in. Cresswell takes control. He's hit the post. And that's probably the closest we're going to come in this game to scoring a goal. We say push forward. Here's the ball in the box again for us. Close. Turns around. Passes it to O'Doffin. O'Doffin back to Close. He shoots, but it goes over. But there's just 40 seconds left now until full time. It looks like that we're going to just come out of this game with a point against second bottom of the league, which just really isn't good enough, to be honest. But Close can win it. He finds Henderson. Henderson's switch to Leacock McLeod is successful. He's got Strevens, I think it is, running into the box. Can he find him? No, Middleton gets there. And that's probably that. Unless we can win this header. No, Kendall brings it down. And here is Thompson. He goes back to Wolfenden. And there's 6 seconds left. That'll probably be it. We've done very poorly here. Hannah. There's full time. A 0-0 draw at home to North Ferriby United in second last place is just not good enough. And that's what we say. But unfortunately, only 5 or 6 players were fired up. But here we got a loan offer for Leacock McLeod from Chelmsford, another team I've done before in an FM save. They're offering 3 months and to pay his entire wage, but he's a first team player here, and I didn't want to play Thomas Asante or Raymond in his position. So in the end, I thought it would be best to reject the offer. And is it going to show that? We're still waiting. Yeah, there. Because he's an important first team player. Yeah, he's starting at the moment, so I didn't want to put him out on loan. Before this second match, Johnson comes back into the side, and McAllister starts up top. But those are the only 2 changes that we made. We're still struggling for goals, so we're trying McAllister up top. Hopefully that can make a difference. But otherwise we might have to go and try and get a new striker. We say we can't fire them up by saying that we should be winning this match. And I can't fire up the midfield either. Or Craig up top, but unfortunately he wasn't really expected to do anything, McAllister, because of how he hasn't played much this season. I'm a bit tired today, but here they were on the ball. Can they find a shot early? Brewster puts that wide, but here we're on the ball. Matthews recovering the ball. He's got no, but we just never seem to play the attacking pass. I don't wonder if I can try and change that. Here's Matthews. Now it's Steen. Steen back to Matthews. Matthews back to Close. Around to Togwell. Togwell back to Steen. But we're just playing around with it, and we just don't go for the incisive through ball. McAllister. You see, no, Togwell didn't make the run through, and then he takes the long shot, and it goes well wide. But we got a long throw here. Nolan gets it away, though. Muggleton recovers. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, I'm still tired, but here, Close on the ball. Can he do something with it? O'Doffin goes back to him. Matthews, but he didn't play it to, I think that's Steen running through Close. Matthews back to Close, didn't play it again. There are so many chances, and now we're playing it back. This is just so frustrating. But here we go. That's a bit of nice passing play, but that ball waited too long, and then Leacock McLeod didn't have enough time to take a touch, and he missed it. But now we've got another long throw, headed away. Muggleton recovering the ball. He finds Leacock McLeod, but can we find something? Cresswell, he could play through McAllister, but he's very slow to turn, and somehow McKeown, it's fallen to Steen, but he's smacked it over the bar. And we're just being so wasteful. Here's their free kick. It's crossed in. Thompson at the back stick has put it wide. That was fortunate. That could have gone in. But here they've got another free kick. It's Allen on the ball. He receives the layoff. Now it's Nolan again. He goes to Lussey. Around the corner to Luscombe. And Blinko is played through. And he was looking to be rather dangerous in this game, but he does put that one wide there, and it is half time. And that's now 120 minutes since we have scored a goal, and I don't think we scored a goal in the last game of the episode before that. No, that was our 1-0 loss to Bromley. So that's over 210 minutes since we last scored a goal, I do believe. Unfortunately, we've stressed McAllister, but we fired up the rest of the team. We changed to attacking, and we've also fired up Muggleton there as well. Hopefully we can get a response in this second half and pick up a victory. Constable comes on there, and so as does Thomas Asante, but there's only 23 minutes left now. They're playing around with it at the back. Norman launching that long. O'Doffin wins the header though. Constable. It's Matthews. Steen, he could play through Constable. This is a good chance. He should have played that one across to Thomas Asante instead of taking the shot on himself. Fortunately, we've got a corner out of it, but it could have well been a goal kick. Close to whip it in. Back stick, headed away. We're just being so... I don't know what the right word is. We're just not getting enough. Being clinical enough is the right word. But that's launched back upfield. Matthews will control it. Now it's Steen into Constable. Constable's shot is blocked. We're just taking the shots on when we don't need to. And when we're looking for the killer through ball, we're just not looking for the killer through ball. But Muggleton will whip in this corner. And Norman will catch it. But here I brought on Steen for O'Doffin on the right hand side. I moved I moved Muggleton in the end. I moved him into centre back. I put Strevens as an advanced playmaker. I also changed Thomas Asante to his favourite position, as with Constable. But we couldn't really leave the back three like that, so then I put, as you will see once I finally get this sorted out with Constable, I put Muggleton in a back three with Cresswell and Johnson. He couldn't play there at all, but unfortunately our substitutions had all been used up and I couldn't bring on Oberlei, but we almost won the ball there. Norman pouncing on it after he must have made a save or something or dropped it, but O'Doffin completely misses that. Brewster passing it inside to Lussie. Grimes helped on its way, and Blinko managed to score at the near post. And we dropped down to 17th position. Stack couldn't make the save, and that was some poor defending. Probably because Muggleton isn't used to playing centre-back. And I now see that was probably a dumb decision to make. Where is Muggleton? Is that him? Running across there. But anyway, it was a good shot from Blinko, to be fair. And there was not much we could really do about it, but we just went overload with 13 minutes to go. That one was crossed in. Stack makes the catch. But we just don't look threatening enough. Look, he could have kicked that one out to Thomas Asante, or which he does in the end do. But Higgins wins the header. But Muggleton there. But he could have just chested that down and taken control. In the end, he does get control of it. Now it's Strevens on the ball. He could play that to Constable, but he doesn't. Asante backwards. You see, we're playing conservative rather than attacking football. Close. Now Matthews. Can we do something? Played through Constable. Constable puts it over the bar. And here they come on the counter now. Blinko's got tons of space. Blinko saved by Stack. That is a very good save. That would have been rather awkward for him. And he puts it past the post. And now they're going to whip it in from the corner. Close gets it away though. And now there's about, 2.5 minutes left in this game. Weeks is on the ball for them. He launches it forward, but Cresswell is underneath it. Togwell, can we get one last chance? Something proper here. Strevens, he's tackled though. It's just such poor football though. Blinko now on the ball again. He skips past his man. He crosses it in. Grimes should have finished that. A brilliant save from Stack. I'll encourage him because that was a stunner of a save. Could have easily been 2-0 there. Luscombe was taking a while to take this corner. I thought the game was glitching, but in the end, I think I've realised that he was just wasting time. They crossed that one in. Togwell heads it away. Close should have just brought that down rather than heading it forward. And now here's Luscombe. receiving it from Weeks. He's tackled by Thomas Asante, but they've given it a foul. And with less than a minute now left in the game, it looks like that'll be it. Crossed in away by Strevens, only as far as Murray. But Steen has won it back, and here is a chance for a breakaway, but he's just not very fast. Maybe we could do with some more pace out on the right. Close, finding Matthews. Oh, that's a great through ball. Steen has a chance here, but he's wasted it by putting that well wide, and that'll probably be it. We'll probably lose the game. Yeah, there is full time. We've lost the game 1-0 at home to a team in the relegation zone. At least I think it's in the relegation zone. But that was absolutely poor stuff from us. And we've dropped down to 16th place. And there's nothing really much else to say apart from that was a disappointing episode. But nonetheless, I hope you have enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time for another episode. Or maybe something of Ashes or FIFA. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.